The power of positive emotions. Positive emotions can improve our lives, such as by boosting our immune system, enhancing our relationships, and improving our ability to cope with stress. Several techniques for cultivating positive emotions include practicing gratitude, engaging in acts of kindness, and savoring positive experiences. While positive emotions are important, it's also important to acknowledge and accept negative emotions when they arise. A balanced approach to emotions is key to emotional mastery. Positive emotions can influence our decision making, and cultivating positive emotions can lead to better decision making in both our personal and professional lives. Overcoming fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety are natural human responses to perceived threats or danger. To overcome fear and anxiety, it's important to identify the root causes of these emotions. This can involve examining your beliefs, past experiences, and thought patterns that contribute to your feelings of fear and anxiety. Negative thoughts can exacerbate feelings of fear and anxiety. By learning to reframe negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones, you can reduce the intensity of these emotions. Overcoming anger and frustration. It's important to recognize what situations or people tend to make you angry or frustrated. Once you identify these triggers, you can take steps to either avoid them or prepare yourself mentally for them. Instead of lashing out or bottling up your emotions, assertive communication can help you express your feelings in a constructive way. This can lead to better understanding and more positive outcomes in your relationships and interactions with others. Deep breathing, meditation, and progressive muscle relaxation can help you relax and release tension when you feel angry or frustrated. Overcoming sadness and depression. Sadness and depression are normal human emotions that we all experience at some point in our lives, but if they persist for a prolonged period, they can lead to serious mental health issues. Some of the common signs and symptoms of depression are persistent feelings of sadness or hopelessness, loss of interest in activities you once enjoyed, changes in appetite or sleep patterns, and difficulty concentrating or making decisions. Seek professional help, engage in self-care activities, change negative thought patterns to positive ones, and connect with others. Overcoming guilt and shame. Guilt is feeling bad about something you have done, while shame is feeling bad about who you are as a person. Guilt and shame can be fueled by negative self-talk, such as "I'm a bad person" or "I always mess things up." Being kind and understanding to yourself can help you let go of guilt and shame. Recognize that everyone makes mistakes and treat yourself with the same empathy and kindness that you would offer a friend who is going through a similar experience. If you have wronged someone else, seeking their forgiveness can help you move past feelings of guilt and shame. However, it's important to do so in a respectful and considerate way and to accept that the other person may not be ready or willing to forgive you. Sometimes, taking action to make amends or improve a situation can help alleviate feelings of guilt and shame. Overcoming envy and jealousy. Recognize the negative effects of comparison and competition on your emotions and behavior. Develop a growth mindset and focus on your own progress and achievements rather than comparing yourself to others. Practice gratitude and appreciation for what you have rather than focusing on what you lack. Cultivate a sense of purpose and direction in your life, which can help reduce feelings of jealousy and envy. Learn to celebrate the success and achievements of others without feeling threatened or inferior. Overcoming loneliness and isolation. Being alone is a physical state of not having others around, while loneliness is an emotional state that can be present even when surrounded by others. Instead of criticizing yourself for feeling lonely, be kind and compassionate towards yourself. Pursue hobbies and activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Make an effort to reach out to others, whether it's through joining a club or group, volunteering, or simply chatting with someone in line at the grocery store. Seek professional help if needed. Mindfulness practices for emotional mastery. Mindfulness is the quality or state of being conscious or aware of something by paying close attention. Mindfulness practice can be increased through meditation, breathing exercises, or mindful movement practices like yoga or Tai Chi. Practical techniques for incorporating mindfulness into daily life, such as mindful eating, mindful communication, and using mindfulness to deal with difficult emotions and situations. How to boost your emotional intelligence. Develop self-awareness. Become more attuned to your own emotions and learn to recognize them as they arise. Practice self-regulation. Work on managing your emotions and responses in difficult situations rather than simply reacting impulsively. Improve your social awareness. Pay closer attention to the emotions and needs of others around you. Build stronger relationships. Learn to communicate more effectively and build better relationships with others. Cultivate empathy. Work on developing a greater understanding and appreciation for the experiences and emotions of others. Practice active listening. Learn to truly listen to others and respond with empathy and understanding. The importance of emotional resilience. Emotional resilience enables you to bounce back from setbacks and failures rather than getting stuck in negative emotions. Resilient individuals are better equipped to handle stress and prevent it from overwhelming them. Emotional resilience helps you to maintain a more balanced perspective so that you don't get carried away by negative emotions and can enable you to build stronger, more fulfilling relationships with others, as you are better able to navigate the ups and downs of life. Resilience can also help you to cultivate positive emotions and outlooks, which can in turn enhance your resilience. Overcoming emotional triggers. Emotional triggers are situations, people, or things that cause us to have intense emotional reactions. To overcome emotional triggers, we must first identify them. This involves reflecting on past experiences and situations that have caused strong emotional responses. We can then create a plan to manage these triggers when they arise. Coping strategies help us manage our emotional triggers when they arise. These strategies may include deep breathing, meditation, or positive self-talk. Dealing with difficult people. Do not take things personally by internalizing difficult behaviors, but instead viewing them as a reflection of the other person's issues and insecurities. Diffuse potential conflicts by practicing empathy and active listening to understand the other person's perspective. Setting clear boundaries and communicating them effectively prevent difficult people from taking advantage or crossing the line. Most importantly, stay calm and composed in the face of difficult behavior. The power of forgiveness. Forgiveness is a choice, and it can be difficult, but it is essential for emotional healing and growth. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning harmful behavior, but it does mean releasing the negative emotions associated with it. Holding on to anger and resentment towards someone who has wronged you only harms yourself, not the other person. Forgiveness can lead to improved relationships, greater self-esteem, and better physical health. Learning to forgive yourself is just as important as learning to forgive others. The importance of gratitude. Gratitude has been shown to improve overall well-being, including increased happiness, life satisfaction, positive emotions, better relationships with others, reduced stress, and improved physical health in self, and lastly, stronger resilience. The role of habits in emotional mastery. The habit loop consists of a cue, routine, and reward. By understanding this loop, you can identify and change negative habits that contribute to negative emotions. Consistency is key when it comes to forming new habits. By consistently practicing positive habits, you can rewire your brain and strengthen your emotional resilience. Tips for breaking bad habits and creating positive ones include identifying triggers, finding healthy alternatives, and rewarding yourself for making progress. The power of visualization. If an individual is feeling anxious about a job interview, they can visualize themselves performing well, impressing the interviewer, and receiving the job offer. This visualization can help them feel more confident and less anxious during the actual interview. Visualizing a peaceful and calming environment, such as a beach or a forest, can help an individual relax and reduce stress levels. Celebrate your successes. Acknowledge and celebrate progress towards your goals, even if you haven't reached them yet. Take time to reflect on what you have accomplished so far and celebrate those achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Focus on your strengths and accomplishments rather than dwell on your weaknesses and failures. Keep a journal where you write down your successes, no matter how small they are, and reflect on them regularly to build your confidence and motivation. Surround yourself with positive and supportive people who will celebrate your successes with you and reciprocate by celebrating their successes as well.